So I am Jeff Koinange. Everybody calls me Jeff, from young kids to old folks, but my mother calls me Mwaura. So I was born on January 7th, 1966. I'm the fourth born in a family of 4 kids.
Tell us, Jeff, how old were you when your father died?
Exactly 2 months after I was born, on March 7th, 1966, my father passed away. He had a heart attack and was rushed to hospital, and he had a brain hemorrhage, and he died that night, March 7th, 1966. 2 days later, he was buried. He was very good friends with then President Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, and the president had a very busy schedule that week, and the only window he had was 2 days later. So my dad died on a Monday. He was buried on a Wednesday. My mother could only attend that funeral by sitting in a car, suckling me, the 2-month-old. The rest of the kids were with other family members, but she couldn't even attend physically the burial of her husband.
So how was it growing up in Kiambaa?
I grew up in a village. Kiambaa is where we were raised. My mother had a Volkswagen Beetle. Mom would take us to church, Baptist church, which was opposite the city mortuary. A tiny little church there, not what it is today. It was a tiny little church where there was a Sunday school and there was a main church. After church was the best street as kids. Mom would take us down to Koinange Street. Not named after me, but my grandfather. And she would treat us to chicken rotisserie. What do you guys call them? You have a name for them, rotisserie.
You mean kuku porno?
Kuku porno. Would have chicken, would have chips, would have sausage. This was our treat. I'm telling you, life was good.
Talk to me about your school life. What was it like?
My mother, she was a very tough woman. She was very determined. And the one thing she wanted to do for us is to give us an education. There was a school called Hospital Hill Primary School. It began right around independence. And it was like what they call an integration school. It was 1/3 white, 1/3 Indian, 1/3 African. When it began, there weren't as many Africans. In fact, there were very few Africans. Fast forward to about late 60s, about 68, my sister Shiro became one of the first Africans there. Wangui followed her a couple of years later, Koinange, and myself in 1972. We were all at Hospital Hill. Half the school was Wazungus, no African teachers. All teachers were Wazungu. Even sports